Alright, so hello everyone. Welcome to my second video here for Bite Size Media. And today I wanted to go over a neat reporting tool that's free and it's offered by Google. And so I don't know if you've heard of the reporting tool called Google Data Studio, but right now they have it out in beta. And so far I've been messing around with it and find it a pretty neat tool. I mean, if you use Google Analytics, and let's be honest, most people do, and it's a great free tool, and so if you use that, I mean, you can kind of get transitioned easily to using Google Data Studio for reporting. So if you're a business owner and you're kind of struggling with not really measuring things or even having reports or looking at the data from your website or your Adwords campaigns that you're running, this tool is a great tool, and it's again not paid, so it's a great alternative to a paid tool out there, and you're still getting some good information here, and it's laid out pretty nicely. I really like it so far, and I'm glad that Google decided to create this, and I think it's really a really great tool to share. If you're a small business owner who runs a restaurant or runs an online shop or whatever it may be, you likely have a marketing team or a team of people that would benefit from seeing something like this. And so I'm just going to run through today's video real quick of Google Data Studio. And if you haven't heard of it and want to check it out, the URL is datastudio.google.com. You can sign in with your Google Gmail account, and if you don't have one, just quickly sign up for one, and you can start going in right away and creating templates. So the cool thing is they already stock you with some standard templates or sample templates, and once you log in, you can see the dashboard here shared with me. All those sample ones here are the reports, the pre-existing reports that they kind of create for you to get going, which I think is great because from scratch should be a lot of work. And so I'm going to highlight 3 reports that I think are the most useful in regards to using this. You can do a lot of things, and you can pretty much customize and create your own type of reports. But I'm going to cover some of the 3 of the main reports that you as a small business owner may be looking at that they offer. And so the first being the AdWords, as I call it, the AdWords Performance Report, and the sample templates if you're looking for that. It's basically called AdWords Summary or something like that. And this is a pretty neat report here. It covers if you're running some Google AdWords campaigns, display ads or general search ads or what have you. This is a really great dashboard that covers some of that information, like the click-through rate and impressions, conversion rate and cost per click, as you can see, and laid it out nicely. So when you first start using a sample template, just be aware that you have to set your data, hook up your data, because right away it's populated with sample data. And they walk you through, they have a sample template called Welcome to Data Studio that runs you through everything. So I can even pull that up here. I recommend walking through that first if you're unfamiliar and don't want to poke around like me. I do it in reverse. I look at the templates and then I look at the welcome. And it walks you exactly through what you need to do, and you just do this drop down here. There's 7 pages. So that's the welcomes. So that's really helpful and a neat little tool there. And they also have some videos too, I believe. But back to the AdWords report. So when you're hooking up your data or when you're editing any of the templates, they have this little edit button, toggle button on the right hand side of the screen. You just click that. And so for example, say I want to update with my data, the click data, not the sample data that's already in there. I just hook up my source, as you can see here, data source under data there, and I click on my AdWords account there, and now it's populated with my AdWords data. And same thing for each field here. Each of these is editable, and so you want to update that with your data and not the sample data. And the neat thing too about this is their reports is you can filter by date range, pretty much however long you have historical data in Google Analytics, you can sort by. So you can do the last 7 days, 30 days, today. You can even do it by quarter and the year or the entire date range. So I thought that was pretty neat because sometimes you are limited in different reporting tools with how you set your dates. And it gives you a nice overview again of your Google AdWords performance. Great for your marketing team to know and other people that need to know. Highlights your campaigns you're running, the device breakdown, costs, clicks, and conversions. And so that's one of the main reports I would suggest taking a look at if you're running AdWords. Get that set up. And another neat one is they call it website summary in the sample reports, but I just rename it to something that I would call it, which is traffic overview report. And neat thing about this too is you can update with your logo and filter the date again by whatever date range you want. And I kind of tweaked this a little bit because it was originally so yeah, the neat thing too is you don't have to, you can take a template and customize it however you want. And originally right here, this was by country, but what I really care about is seeing the top sessions by city because I'm very local at this point, and that's what matters to me. And so filter it to, whatever, and customize it to whatever works best for you, but make sure, again, to update with your data, and it's pretty easy. Just click on the area and click on data, and you just integrate your data in there. And so this is the website traffic overview. I think this is a really good report as well for just a high-level overview of your traffic. And if you want to include some engagement things like age and gender, if you have Google's, I forget what they call it again, but demographics and interest report, that's it. If you have that implemented, that'll pull into here as well. And then the third report, last one here, is the e-commerce overview report, I call it. If you're looking for this one in the sample, they call it Google Merchandise Store e-commerce report. Of course, rename that. Just a nice e-commerce report here to go through your numbers and your sessions. And as you can see, nice little charts here at the top. Look at your products, your top products, filter it by date, all that. Nice little graph here, or a chart here. And you can also look at top products. And you could probably even add more to this report if you wanted to, and break down revenue by city, or maybe you want to look by state, or maybe not at all, get rid of it, whatever, and customize it how you want. And so I thought this was a nice one for those who have e-commerce stores to get a high-level overview of how that's performing. And so, yeah, that's the 3 main reports that I came across in Data Studio that I think are the most useful for me at this point, and I think it would be for you as well if you're running AdWords and if you're doing e-commerce, and just the website overview is what most people will probably be using. And so I encourage you to check it out. Datastudio.google.com is where you can, again, check it out. And we'll be posting this video on our video page, our new video page, so be sure to check out the new videos that we add there. We're going to start adding some more. There's no specific timeline on when we're going to release them, but as we go so far. And, hopefully include some more instructional things like this to help you run your business a little bit better. And so that about wraps it up. I'd love to hear how Google Data Studio has worked for you, or if you tried it out and if you liked it. And we'll also be writing up a blog post about this too, so you can leave that feedback. Otherwise, feel free to visit bite-sizemedia.com and contact us that way. And that's about it. Thanks for watching the video. See you later.